Yeah, this should be a battle on the baseline. Great to watch skilled bigs trade blows and show off what they can do down low.
And now Dallas' starting group. Daniel Gafford is out there with Anthony Davis. Then there's P.J. Washington. Then it's Kyrie Irving. And it's Thompson in at the 2 spot. And that's out of bounds. Last touch by Washington. And it's Edwards with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Outside Conley. Randall outside from behind the arc. Washington grabs the miss.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
Irving looking around. Thompson outside. 3-pointer. That's in there. Davis with the assist.
Now this is his comfort zone. Klay Thompson beyond the arc. Such an easy look right there.
Doris, one place you see this Dallas team show up is in the hustle stats.
B.A., this version of the Dallas Mavericks is as tough and as gritty and as willing to compete as any I've seen.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Now here's Washington. The 3 from Thompson. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. Here's Edwards. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
If you find yourself in between in that mid-range area, Anthony Edwards so confident. Rise and fire, young sir.
Edwards against Thompson. Irving up top, up and over Conley, and it's good as he snugs it right through the net.
That is Kyrie Irving in a nutshell. You want to give him the mid-range, he'll take it. The consummate 3-level scorer.
Randall outside, back to Conley. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Davis. The shot, no good. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from 3-point land so far. Edwards against Gafford. Now here's Edwards. He's closely guarded. And the rebound goes to Dallas.
He's got a great defensive mind. He gets good position and affects the release.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
Here's Randall. Count that one.
Wow, what a pretty dribble move by Julius Randle. That handle is tight.
Mavericks trail by 4. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to catch up with head coach Chris Finch. I asked Coach how they plan to defend Kyrie Irving. He laughed and said, "That's top secret, but seriously, Irving's got those moves, the counter moves, the incredible finishing around the rim, and sometimes you just hope Kyrie has an off night." We'll see how locked in Kyrie is tonight, guys.
And Allie, thank you for that. And Dallas making a change here. Lively, he's checked in for Gafford. Marshall comes in for Washington. Christie's checked in for Thompson. And Spencer Dinwiddie is subbed in for Irving. Clock at 6. Nice shot by Christie.
Well, how about that floor awareness by Spencer Dinwiddie, getting his guys the basketball in great spots.
And here's Randall. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. Pass to Clark. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Here's Reed, and it's rejected. Davis with it. DiVincenzo picks him up, and Davis gets it to go on the assist by Dinwiddie.
Great teamwork on that drive, punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
Minnesota shooting their first shots of the night from the charity stripe.
First team foul.
The free throw drops for Randall. And Randall drops them both.
This is what makes him a challenge to stop. He will beat you from the floor, and he can also beat you from the line.
Outside Irving. Beyond the arc. And Dallas hits again from deep.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. The Mavericks on top, up 2. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Mavericks.
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
Yeah, and what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
Nickeil Alexander-Walker out there with Miller. Then it's Donte DiVincenzo. Then there's Naz Reid. And it's Edwards in at the 2-guard. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the T-Wolves. And Doris, you watch Anthony Edwards year to year. He just keeps reaching a new level.
He wants greatness badly. He's putting in the time to get there. Anthony Edwards, the shooting, the confidence, the leadership, everything's growing. He's now producing like an MVP. Look out, everybody. Here he comes.
Here in the second quarter, a little over a minute of play. Minot's checked in for Miller.
First team foul. Substitution report.
DiVincenzo on the wing. Outside Edwards. Oh! Edwards with the highlight reel jam.
Oh, give me a little sauce. Anthony Edwards rise high and finish over the defender.
And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Rudy Gobert's checked in for Minot, and Conley subbed in for DiVincenzo. Williams is checked in for the Mavericks. And just about a minute and a half has passed here in the second quarter. There's the steal. Back to Conley. Over Irving. And that one's good from Conley. Conley's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Well, Mike Conley, slight of frame, but the intention is there and finishes with contact.
Conley against Irving. Drops in the 3. Irving's got 8 points. Grab, there are such intense rivalries at the college level. Do any of those carry over to the NBA?
Oh, BA, they sure do. I was part of some serious college rivalries. There was a lot of trash talk with the guys on the other side. It didn't stop that much after we got to the NBA.
Gafford with a screen on Conley. Pass to Gafford. And here's Thompson for 3. And Dallas hits again from deep.
Klay Thompson is not about to let a 3 go unanswered. Big time shot.
And Chris Finch has called timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. And Minnesota with some changes. Randall, he's checked in for Reid. McDaniels comes in for Alexander Walker. And it's Donte DiVincenzo in for Edwards. Davis, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Washington comes in for Kyrie Irving. Outside, DiVincenzo. Fires the 3. Gafford grabs the miss.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Thompson finishes in transition. Good execution.
Yeah, put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
Randall. Oh, what a play. It's snatched out of the air. Credit the block. Williams passes to Davis. AD. Oh, my goodness. Davis with authority.
And that's unbelievable. Davis sky high doing his thing.
Conley looking for an opening. No good. Unable to win this run. Dallas leading by 3. Oh, what a performance offensively.
They're really rolling at that end. Excellent game plan.
Pass to Thompson. Takes the three. Oh, and Clay makes that three look so easy.
And for so many teams in the NBA, establishing the three-point shot is goal number one on offense. He's definitely doing his part tonight.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
Yep, that one goes. Randall's got 6.
This guy a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
Can't get it to drop. And so it's Klay Thompson making highlights for the Mavericks. He dropped 3 threes in that quarter. They haven't found an answer for him yet. We'll be right back.
They're taking him off the side.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. And you know, Klay Thompson has been really making it happen, guys.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
And on the floor for Jason Kidd as we get into the second half, Anthony Davis is out there with Daniel Gafford. Then it's Klay Thompson. Then there's P.J. Washington, and it's Irving in at the 1. And the dunk by Gafford.
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush. All right, Doris, Kyrie Irving is a special talent. What's his greatest asset, you think, on the floor?
Oh, B.A., this is a tough question. If you ask NBA players, they'll tell you the guy with the best handle historically is Kyrie Irving. But to me, his best attribute, fearlessness, the ability to deliver when it most matters.
And Irving has got the ball here for the Dallas Mavericks. They lead by 1. Pass to Davis. Six on the shot clock. That shot off the mark. Randall with some nice D. Minnesota has gone 4 of 6 from three-point range thus far. Edwards against Thompson for the lead. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Gafford's got 4 rebounds in the game. Conley against Irving. Here's Davis. A tough finish inside from Davis.
And I'll tell you what, if you're going to mix it up with Davis, you better be on your game. He's so powerful inside.
Edwards, a pass to McDaniels. Back to Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Oh, man, he got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open. Pass to Thompson. Oh, Klay Thompson with the bounce. Get up, Klay.
Well, get off your feet and send it home, Klay Thompson.
Conley passes to Randall. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Here's Edwards. Nice D from Thompson.
Listen, simply put, he's got to finish that. It's not like the defender was right on top of him.
Pass to Irving. Now here's Davis. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 4 rebounds in the game. McDaniels inside. Washington's there. Picked by Gobert. The 3, Conley. Gafford grabs the miss. Gafford's got 5 rebounds tonight. And here is Irving. There's 53 seconds left in the third. A shot from the mid-range. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. Irving's got 10 points in the game.
Well, solid work from Kyrie right there. This guy never fears going against bigger players. His shot making too good.
Pass to Edwards. The 3 ball. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. Conley's got 3 assists now in this one.
Boy, the bucket's been 5 feet wide for him. He's dropping everything in.
Here's Davis. Checked by Randall. Lets it go from 14. And that one's good. Davis. Give him 8 points now.
I like when Davis knocks down those jumpers. It forces the defense to leave the paint and really spaces the court.
Thompson against Edwards. Oh! Edwards packs it home.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. Dallas on top, leading by just 2. And coming up as soon as... And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver. And he did just that.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the 4th in what is still anybody's ball game. Edwards out there with Dante DiVincenzo. Then there's Naz Reid. Then it's Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And it's Garza in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the Timberwolves 5. DiVincenzo, pass to Edwards. To the paint. Out to DiVincenzo. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. Dallas has gone 7 of 11 from outside the arc. Nice percentage from distance so far. Irving with it. Lively with a screen on DiVincenzo. Outside Irving. And that one goes. He's now recorded his 5th bucket in 8 tries.
Well, this is one of the best in the league at converting off contact. What body control by Kyrie Irving.
And the Timberwolves will go for a different look here. Gobert's checked in for Garza. Julius Randle comes in for Reid. McDaniels is checked in for Alexander Walker. And Mike Conley is subbed in for DiVincenzo. A big group substitution here for Dallas. Gafford, he's checked in for Lively. Anthony Davis comes in for Marshall. Washington's checked in for Christie. And it's Klay Thompson in for Dinwiddie. And Irving has got the ball here for the Dallas Mavericks. It's a 1-point game. Outside Davis. Launches a 3. And Irving, the bucket on the assist by Davis. Irving's got 5 points in the quarter.
And I think this hometown crowd is in shock as the visiting squad fires right back with a 3 of their own.
Edwards against Thompson. And Edwards slams it in.
I think his teammates understand that Anthony Edwards has every aspect of his offensive game working, so let's make sure he's got the basketball.
Irving, the pass to Gafford. A minute 50 left in the 4th quarter. Irving, no good. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Here's Edwards. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Anthony Edwards relishes big-time moments, and he delivers right there.
Here's Irving, driving to the basket, and Gobert with a block. And he gets it back. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in. Tight ball game coming down the stretch.
Yeah, with 7 lead changes thus far, this has been a thriller.
Conley against Irving. Ooh, he's now 7 for 12.
Huge bucket from Kyrie. Knows how to deliver.
Minnesota's gotten 6 of 10 three-pointers to drop. Here's Edwards driving in. And Edwards slams it in.
All night long, the defensive intensity just hasn't been there. They got to figure it out.
Good question. So far, these teams just seem content to shoot it out down the stretch.
Here's Irving. Another miss by Irving.
Ooh, he really came close to leveling the score there.
Oh, he had it in his sights. He wanted it. That bucket would have been huge.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, I was able to catch the message that Jason Kidd was giving to his team. Coach delivered some inspiration for his team. He said, quote, "We're close. We are inches away from it. Do you feel it? I feel it. This is ours if we want it." Back to you, Ryan.
As always, Allie, we thank you. Conley against Irving. And they go to the intentional foul. And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to go. And the second of 2 is good. And that puts him up 5. This might be a turning point.
Massive possession here.
Irving for 3. He connects. And he's brought them within 2 points now.
Man, that is a good one. Kyrie really just comes alive when the game gets tight.
20 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Edwards. 6 to shoot. It falls!
Any possession that ends with him finishing at the rim is ideal.
Time called here. The Mavericks decide to talk it over. 5 ticks left in the fourth. What do you think is going to be their best move at this point?
Not much time left. You think they have a chance to come back?
And he buries it. And that one brings them within 1.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
He gets the first, and that'll put him up 2. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 3-point game.
Well, it doesn't get much bigger than that. A perfect trip to the line to give them the critical 3-point cushion. What poise.
So it's a narrow victory for the Timberwolves, pulling it out for the double.
that's where it all starts. When you have a confident and competent backcourt, it just opens up a lot of things for you offensively.
Now a look at Memphis's starting group. Morant is the point with Bane out on the wing. Edey out there with Jaren Jackson. And it's Wells in at the 3. Now done. Following the miss by John Morant from deep. The 3 from KD. That one's in, his first shot this game.
The range KD possesses makes him a constant threat outside. The defense has to be all over him.
Pass to Wells. From outside the arc. It's hauled in by Kevin Durant. And KD's got the ball here for the Phoenix Suns. It's a 3-point game. It's an odd stat, but what I'm going to throw out there anyway, the Memphis Grizzlies set an NBA record last season for players used in a season.
Kevin, this isn't football, right? They had 33 different guys suited up last season. That tells you how difficult it was. Constant change, hard to build chemistry, and let's face it, hard to win games.
And here is Durant following John Morant's 3. And Kevin Durant, one of the top 10 scorers in league history. And RJ still going strong.
And he does it with efficiency, Kevin. Takes great shots, and he's incredibly accurate. And if he doesn't have a look, he's a willing passer.
Such a unique player. Kevin Durant, pure shooter, incredibly skilled, all at nearly 7 feet tall.
Bane against Beal. Inside, and Jackson throws it down hard.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G8, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot, but when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better, you'll take it.
Phoenix with the ball, following the score by Memphis. Booker, right side, and good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
Whether it's off the dribble or on the catch, it don't matter. Booker is one of the most proficient mid-range shooters.
Morant passes to Bane. Booker against Morant. Misses from close range. For Phoenix, they've gotten their first 3 shots to go in for to start off this game. Done outside. Off target from 3-point range.
Yeah, that's a shame because I'm not sure the defense will let him get a shot that good again very soon.
Morant against Booker. Edey, and he goes in for the dunk.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
Outside, Beal. First quarter of play, we're about 3 minutes in. And Booker is good for 3. Booker's got 5 now.
And these are the type of shots that are just so easy for Booker. These short corner triples, these right here, best shot in basketball.
Phoenix making some changes. O'Neal comes in for Dunn. And Jones subbed in for Bradley Beal. Memphis also making some changes. Clark, he's checked in for Jaren Jackson. And Santi Aldama subbed in for Wells. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Thanks very much, Kevin. And another Kevin, Kevin Durant, is the most decorated member of the Suns star trio. KD says, I believe in this team and we believe in one another. I like our chemistry. Not just the 3 of us, but our whole team. Our coaching staff is doing a great job. I'm not promising anything, but I like our chances against anybody. Kevin, they certainly have the talent.
David, indeed they do. Now here's Booker. He's got 5. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. That one falls.
Ooh, Booker showing some power.
And so it's Pippen with it. He brings it up for the Memphis Grizzlies, trailing by 4. Pass to Bane. That falls nicely on the feed that time from Pippen.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Outside, Beal. Another 3 for Phoenix.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
And Bane puts up a deep three. Oh, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. Suns. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Suns.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And I really liked how they moved the ball tonight. Because of this selfless approach, they are piling up the assists.
So on the floor to begin things for Memphis here in the second quarter, we've got Luke Kennard. Santi Aldama is out there with Jackson. Then it's Pippen, and it's Clark in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Pippen finds Jackson. Jackson a screen on Beal. And with that shot, the Suns' lead is cut down now to just 5 on the bucket from Kennard. Phoenix has gone 3 of 4 from long range in the game. O'Neal sets the screen for Beal. Sinks the triple. Beal's got 6 points.
So good from three-point line. Beal stretches out the defense.
Well, Richard, during his Washington days, Bradley Beal averaged 30 a game in back-to-back seasons.
Beal is such a strong guard, so not only can he beat you with his shooting stroke, but he can also play some bully ball.
Pippen with the bucket.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
And Mike Budenholzer is called a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Donnie's checked in for Phoenix. Devin Booker comes in for Jones. Memphis also making some changes. Wells comes in for Santi Aldama. And it's Bane in for Kennard. Pass to Booker. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Beal dishes to Booker. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. The Grizzlies trail by 5. We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. In the corner, it's Bane. Shot clock at 6. Back to Pippen. The tray. Phoenix grabs the miss.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Booker against Clark. And Devin Booker in the paint.
When you come out to an NBA game, that's what you want to see. Devin Booker putting on a show.
Pippen, the pass to Bane. Clark outside. 1:39 left in the second quarter. A three-pointer is right on target. Jackson's got his second bucket of the night. Greg, you know this. Good coaches give their players confidence. But what's the balance there between affirmation and accountability?
Well, when you believe in a player, that also comes with expectations. So a coach has to boost them up and also demand that they deliver.
The Grizzlies trail by 7. Now a timeout called by Memphis. On offense, Devin Booker really does it all for his team. He scores well and assists others. Richard, he can do it all.
You love to see that from a superstar. Booker just wants points on the board. And if he can't get a shot, he'll get a look for someone else.
Kevin Durant, he's checked in for Phoenix. Jones comes in for Beal. Memphis also making some changes. Santi Aldama comes in for Jackson. And it's John Morant in for Pippen. Booker the pass to Durant. Great look there, but off target.
And he's very confident from that range, but you can't make him off.
Pass to Aldama. And here is Wells. Morant with a wide open look. And again, Memphis no good.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
KD with it. Aldama's there.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
Booker looking around. Pass to Durant. It's stolen by Aldama. for three. Good on the triple. And now just a 2-point Suns lead and a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Suns ahead, up 2. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You know, guys, Devin Booker has been exceptional here.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
Deadly backcourt pair of Booker and Beal. Durant is out there with Dunn, and it's Richards in at the 5 down low. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Memphis trailing here. Now Wells. Pass to Edey. Fades away. The rebound by Richards. Phoenix has gone 5 of 8 from three-point land. 15 points and a deep ball for them tonight. Here's Booker. Over Morant. Booker, no good.
Oh, come on. Those are the looks you can't mess up. From this close inside, you got to get the job done.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Ja Morant was the first NBA guard in a quarter century to lead the league in points in the paint. He says, I can't just rely on dunking every single play, so I need different types of finishes to get my shot off, whether it's high off the glass, the reverse, or hanging in the air forever. And Kevin, he just says it so casually. Back to you.
I know it. But look, David, he doesn't do it casually, right? He is a one-man circus.
What an athletic play by Durant. This man, what can't he do?
Morant looking around. It's hauled in by the Suns.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
No good from Booker. For Memphis, they've gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Even dating back to his high school days, Desmond Bane was overlooked as a prospect.
Yeah, he wasn't even ranked by any major recruiting services. That just lets you know that the scouts don't always get it right. Then he fell to the 30th pick in the 2020 draft. He's made a lot of teams regret passing on him.
Royce O'Neal's checked in for Dunn. The Grizzlies also making a change. Santi Aldama's checked in for Wells. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Bane against Beal. Pass to Richards. Now here's Booker. Clock at 6. From downtown, Devin Booker, 3 right down the hatch.
And Booker just dominates in such an effortless fashion. The game comes naturally to him.
Outside, Bane. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Shot from 12, and the Grizzlies tack on 2 more.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
Pass to Richards. Now here's Durant. Durant uses his size in close.
Oh, that's cute. You think you can play tough, physical D, but that's Kevin Durant. Like, come on.
Aldama with the ball. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Pass to Morant. And he's good on the 3-ball. Morant's got the lead up to 1 now for Memphis.
What a confident shot by Morant. Gets the hot pass and puts it right up.
And here's Booker. 15 points in the game. Fantastic finish by Booker. Guys, we're not through 3 quarters of play, but 6 lead changes already in this one.
Yeah, competitive, and I think we all can agree that we thought this would be the type of game that would come down to the end.
It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
I feel like we've seen more slick passing big men in the league today than we've ever seen.
We've reached the 4th quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. So on the floor for Memphis, Pippen is out there with Desmond Bain. Then it's Brandon Clark. Then it's Santi Aldama. And it's Wells in at the 3, the small forward. Booker, good.
People first think of Booker as an outside shooter, but he does a lot of his work in the lane.
Pippen feeling it out a bit. Pass to Wells. Back to Pippen. There's a screen by Aldama. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
To the middle. It's stolen by Aldama. Outside Pippen. Pass to Clark. Takes a 3. That falls nicely on the feed that time from Pippen. Pippen's got his 3rd assist on the night. And Mike Budenholzer has called a timeout. He's not taking any chances. He wants to huddle him up right away. So for the Suns, Nick Richards. He's checked in for Plumlee. Kevin Durant comes in for O'Neal, and Beal subbed in for Tyus Jones. Memphis also making some changes. Edey's checked in for Brandon Clark. Jackson comes in for Santi Aldama. And it's John Morant in for Pippen. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey, guys. Well, Mike Budenholzer had some advice for the team during the timeout. He begged his players to keep it simple out there. Told them 1 possession at a time. Don't look at the scoreboard. What's most important is running our plays and being aggressive defensively. We'll see if they can follow that game plan. Guys?
Thank you, David.
And this is the effort you want to see out of your guys, win or lose.
You can't question the desire of these teams. It's going to be difficult for either side to get separation.
Some nice passing there by Memphis. Bain with the bucket.
I understand we're seeing some high-powered offense, but you've got to put up a little more resistance than that.
Shoot, this defense is giving me hope. The way I look, I can sign a 10-day and put up a few buckets on this squad.
And you know what? Very close to a 3-point play right there.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for Memphis.
All game long, they've been making it rain from the arc. And look, they've done it by feeding the hot hands.
And you can't ignore their passing. All game long, they've done a great job of just delivering the ball in rhythm right where it needs to be.
Chalk up 2 there.
Get this man the ball, and he will make something happen. Morant rises to the occasion. Man.
Booker outside. Outside, Beal. Phoenix, no good that time either. And the Grizzlies leading by 4. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stops down the stretch, because that's who's going to come away with this one. And Booker is made for these moments. What a big-time bucket.
Morant against Booker. And it's Morant missing. Absolutely critical chance right here.
They need this one to go their way.
Durant, rebounded by Jackson.
Those are chances. Almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
There's 39 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And they double up Morant. Wells kicks to Bain. There's a screen to the inside. And the dunk by Wells.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better. You'll take it.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. It falls! And now they trail by just 4.
He is getting everything he wants. The defense is seemingly powerless to slow him down. It's sad.
Yeah, you can't let him hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
It's the first, and that puts them up by 5.
Taking 2 shots.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 6-point ball game.
He knows how important it is converting at the line and building up this lead.
Outside, Beal. That 3 off the mark. And that's an intentional foul.
Kevin Durant. Second personal foul. Third team foul.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
At the line for 2.
And so he drops them both. It's an 8-point game. 9 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Hands it from downtown. So it's Memphis picking up the win. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean,
all right, DA, thanks again. Well, folks, that's going to
question, B.A. I mean, these bigs bring the size and skill. Who has more tools in their toolkit? I mean, we're about to find out.
And now Dallas' starting group. They've got Klay Thompson. Anthony Davis is out there with Daniel Gafford. Then it's Kyrie Irving, and it's Washington in at the 3.
And great awareness. Holmgren's so good at reading the movement of his teammates. A very heady passer for a big man.
Now here's Thompson. Outside Davis. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's going to go on Chet Holmgren. You know, Clark, 2024 saw Anthony Davis make his return to the All-Star game.
And really, B.A., such a pleasure to see him back on the court, healthy and producing. That's not been an issue. The issue has been him being hurt and not being able to be on the court. But he's a perennial all-star when he's healthy and playing and doing exactly what he's done throughout his career at both ends, be a dominant center.
Now here's Holmgren. Inside, here's Williams. Oh, it's blocked by Washington.
Even though he's not the tallest power forward, Washington does have good bounce and a long reach. Plays bigger than he is.
Irving goes in. And he makes it on the layup.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Hartenstein. Outside, Williams. And another 3 for Oklahoma City.
A shot that Williams continues to work on. He loves seeing these type of results.
Thompson outside. To the right side. Outside Davis. Pass to Thompson. Shot clock at 5. And that one no good to start off the night.
Boy, he knows he should have knocked that one down, especially with the defense not giving much of an effort.
Williams passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. And something that makes SGA so dangerous on offense, his elite drive and kick ability.
Yeah, you have to load towards him when he comes off a high pick. He just draws so much attention and can find another cutter or spot-up shooter. He has so much gravity to his game.
Tipped, and that's out of bounds. Dallas will keep it. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, the 11th pick back in 2018, has developed to the point where he is in the MVP conversation. His coach, Mark Daigneault, said he's improved every year. He's been in the league. It's a testament to his humility. He looks in the mirror, he sees what he needs to improve on, and then he works at it. Brian?
All right, Allie, thank you. Gafford finds Washington. Shot clock at 6. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Here's Davis. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
Williams passes to Hartenstein. Back to Williams. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Hartenstein. Thompson against Dort. The 3 from Holmgren. On target from range.
Yeah, it's just too easy for Holmgren. Man, is he fun to watch operate off the catch.
And so Jason Kidd calls for the timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. A big group substitution here for Oklahoma City. Williams is checked in for Hartenstein. Wiggins comes in for Chet Holmgren. Wallace, he's checked in for Dort. And it's Alex Caruso in for Gilgeous-Alexander. And a new group getting ready for the Mavericks. Lively, he's checked in for Gafford. Marshall comes in for Washington. Christie's checked in for Klay Thompson. And it's Dinwiddie in for Irving.
Boy, it's all about being confident from there for Spencer Dinwiddie. A capable threat from distance now.
Right side, Williams. Lively grabs a miss.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights, that bucket is automatic.
Davis, the pass to Lively. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Dinwiddie finds Lively. Yes, and a nice assist from Dinwiddie.
making a statement here early, going right to the rack. I love it.
Yeah, that's how he rolls. I mean, intimidate the opponent right now.
Pass to Wiggins. To the paint. Stolen by Davis. And up the court they come. The Mavericks on the break. And finished off by Davis.
Getting up and then throwing it down.
Oh, that was a big hammer right there.
Boy, the guys on the bench loving every minute of that one.
And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Dallas. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And when you consider how Dallas is doing, guys, your thoughts?
They're off to a rock-solid start. They brought a well-thought-out plan into this one.
Yeah, you know what? Makes it really easy for the coaching staff in that case. No adjustments needed. Just keep on keeping on.
On the court right now for the Mavericks. They've got Derek Lively, Kyrie Irving out there with Spencer Dinwiddie. Then there's Najee Marshall, and it's Christie in at the 3, the small forward. Grant, how about the rise of OKC in just 2 years, transforming from a 24-win team to the top seed?
Incredible, B.A. The Thunder drafted well and gave those picks lots of playing time. Plus, they made some fantastic trades. And of course, don't forget, OKC still has a boatload of picks.
Pass to Irving from the arc. Gets the 3 to fall. Irving's got 5.
That's the decisiveness we talk about with Irving. He's quick and right at it.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Irving. Strong finish by Gilgeous-Alexander.
You just can't give up looks that close to the rim.
The Mavericks lead by 3. Dinwiddie passes to Irving. Oh, there's the alley.
Smooth finish off a terrific feed.
Man, the timing and execution couldn't have been any better right there.
Guys, I hope we get to see a few more of those.
Wallace outside. To the middle. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. Now here's Dinwiddie. Tight defense on him. Well, Grant, we know non-shooting big men can clog the paint. But if they know where to move off the ball, that certainly helps.
Yeah, you know, big men who know those circle actions, like flash into the open spot when their man gives help, they often end up with easy looks inside.
And so it's Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He brings it up for the Thunder. Trailing by 8. Look at Shea playing big inside.
You're making it look easy. Gilgeous-Alexander is so skilled, the ball on a string, and we see him do this time and time again.
Dinwiddie passes to Christie from outside the arc. Dinwiddie, no good. Oklahoma City's gone 3 of 3 from outside here in this one. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. It's Wiggins on the wing. Yet to see a basket. Wallace outside. Here he goes. And it's in there. Now just a 4-point Dallas lead. Here's Irving. He has 7. Dinwiddie outside. And there's the screen. 3-pointer. Dinwiddie can't get that one to fall. If they play this right, they can go 2 for 1.
Yeah, they really have to work the clock right now.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Williams. Shots blocked. Gilgeous-Alexander against Dinwiddie. Lively with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. To the inside. And a slam dunk by Lively.
Excellent at running the pick and roll. Dinwiddie just taking what he sees as available.
Gilgeous-Alexander looking it over. Deflected. And so it's Dallas with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. What has them in front right now, by and large, they're taking great shots. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Boy, you got to like what Spencer Dinwiddie has done in this game.
Yeah, he's kind of been the floor general for them tonight. A lot of assists for him.
And, you know, that's not a job they ask him to do very often. But in the first half, I thought he was in perfect sync with his teammates.
Some serious height in the middle. Holmgren, the 4, Hartenstein, the 5. Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2. And it's Williams in at small forward. That's the group from Mark Daigneault starting the second half.
Yeah, total focus from Shea there. Ready to go off the feed.
Outside Irving. Pass to Davis. Shoots over Holmgren. The Thunder with the rebound.
Boy, great effort on defense there against a guy who typically makes that.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, the Thunder have some grit. Coach Mark Daigneault said we compete, and on nights we aren't, we get back to that very quickly. The competition level and the willingness to do it together is the foundational piece. Brian?
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thank you. That one goes in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 14.
And the D can't allow Gilgeous-Alexander to get this positioning, because once he does, he makes you pay.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Thompson outside. Outside Davis. Off target with the 3.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
You know, after sitting out his first pro year due to a foot injury, Chet Holmgren was well worth the wait, Grant.
Yes, he was. And Chet was actually guarding LeBron during a summer Pro-Am game when he hurt his foot. But Chet was a monster his rookie year, already an elite shot blocker.
The Mavericks leading. Outside Irving. Pass to Thompson. Down low. Outside for Irving. For 3. Hits the trifecta. He's got 10.
You got to run Kyrie off that line. If you let him get comfortable and find this shot from behind the arc, it's a wrap.
Outside, Williams. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Oklahoma City's got to hurry. They got to get up a shot from deep. Holmgren counted from distance. Holmgren's got his second basket on the night.
Nice steady play from Holmgren against the ticking clock. I mean, focus there on finding the shot.
Davis from long range. Another 3 for Dallas.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Pass to Holmgren. Here's Dort. To the inside. SGA just powering through contact.
Yeah, and Gilgeous-Alexander is a fighter. Someone that challenges the defense and bullies his way through contact.
Washington outside. Davis with it. There's 53 seconds left in the third. And Dallas hits again from deep.
When AD gets going like this, it's almost impossible to slow him down. He's got so many different ways to beat you.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Hartenstein. Williams from long range. The rebound by Klay Thompson. The Mavericks lead by 5. The 3 from Washington. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Oklahoma City's got 5 of 7 threes to drop here tonight. Williams from long range hits the 3-pointer. Williams has got 6 points. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Irving against Gilgeous-Alexander. Irving, that's good.
Tonight has been all about Irving. When he's clicking, his offensive game is devastating.
Here's SGA. The open J off the mark.
Gets good position inside. May have rushed it just a little.
And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. On the court right now for Dallas. Najee Marshall is out there with Edwards. Then there's Derek Lively. Then it's Williams. And it's Irving in at the point guard position.
Yeah, what's special about Gilgeous-Alexander is how shifty he is, which also makes it so tough on defenses.
And it's Irving missing.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Wiggins outside. Pass to Wallace. Jones against Lively. Wallace, the pass to Caruso. Over Williams. Caruso with the bucket. Caruso's got his first 2 points.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner. Secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
Here's Williams. Fires from deep. Buries it from 3. Williams has gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. And Mark Dagnall has called a timeout. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. So Oklahoma City going with almost an entire new group here. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Jones. Holmgren comes in for Wiggins. Williams is checked in for Caruso. And it's Dort in for Wallace. And a new group getting ready for the Mavericks. Gafford, he's checked in for Lively. Davis comes in for Prosper. Washington's checked in for Marshall. And it's Thompson in for Williams. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hi, guys. Well, Mark Dagnall was just reviewing the plan with his team. Coach was blunt with his assessment. He said to throw out everything that happened until now. It is a brand new game, and it's only a few minutes. Leave it out on the floor. Back to you guys.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Thompson, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Irving for 3. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. To the paint. Here's Dort. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a 3-point play here.
Buckets like this pump Dort up. I mean, you can tell he loves finishing right on the defense.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
They've been all about high percentage looks in this game, working the ball inside and doing whatever it takes to get it to go.
You know, they've been knocking down triples, too. They've continued to make the most of their opportunities from behind the arc as well.
And Williams punches it home.
Wow, what a move by Jalen Williams. Offensively, he just has the whole package.
And the foul called on Jalen Williams. That's his first foul of the game. Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. And that one's good. Irving.
Yes, indeedy. Irving giving you much in the clutch.
Oklahoma City leading by 4. Hartenstein with a screen on Irving. And that one's good. Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 21.
And, you know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
Irving for 3. He's got it going on. Now 7 for 10.
You know, when Irving rises up to take these shots, so smooth in how he gets it done. He always seems to be in control.
Irving against Gilgeous-Alexander. And the layup falls. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 7 points here in the quarter.
Oh, obviously Gilgeous-Alexander has the will to win. What a relentless effort.
Here's Irving. No good. Good work defensively by Gilgeous-Alexander. Dort Dort finds Gilgeous-Alexander. And there's the drive. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And it's a 7-point Thunder lead.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
Here's Irving. Money. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Do not expect anything less from Irving. A clutch performer. He loves knocking down the big shots.
And here are the Thunder now. Double team on Gilgeous-Alexander. The shot by Dort, no good.
And not a moment to lose on this possession.
Got to go right up with it and then foul immediately.
He connects! What a beautiful shot! Brings him within 3.
Able to strike from mid-range and all over the court. The versatility of Kyrie's offensive game, top shelf.
Yeah, no, you had to do that. I mean, you can't allow them to dribble out the time.
Exactly. I mean, you got to stop the clock any way possible and hope they alligator arm a few of those free throws.
Now a timeout called by Dallas. They're losing by 4. From a coaching perspective, what are the keys to focus on here?
They're going to have to work fast coming out of the timeout.
Yeah, they're going to draw up a play here, I think, to get a shot right off of the inbounds pass and not waste too much time at all.
Here's Thompson. Yes! And he's brought them within 2 points now.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
Well, that was want to. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Yeah, and there's no question they have to foul. Now, I'm sure they would have preferred to avoid it.
They didn't really have another option. I mean, I thought they did a nice job getting it in his hands and making sure he was the guy who'd go to the line.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
2-possession game now, guys. Some very important free throws there.
Davis misses. And now they foul and stop the clock. He hits the first one, and that puts him up 5. So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
All but over now. Those free throws help seal the deal.
The 3 from Washington. Laces one from 3. And Mark Dagnall has called a timeout. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. And they foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point. He gets the first, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. And so both free throws good, and it's a 5-point game. So we see Oklahoma City get the win here. Boy, they didn't make it easy on their fans.
We have here in the front court, Greg.
Yeah, each of these teams are anchored by their big men. I think it's going to be physical and highly intensified.
And the starting group for the Grizzlies. Morant is the point with Bane out on the wing. Wells is out there with Jaren Jackson. And it's Edey in at the center position. Yep, it counts.
Yeah, I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take contact and still stay in full control.
Outside Edwards. Pass to Gobert. McDaniels with the ball. A crossover. And yes, it's good.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
You know, Coach, what more can you ask? The reigning four-time Defensive Player of the Year, Rudy Gobert.
Well, Kevin, since you asked, his impact in the playoffs hasn't always been the same as during the regular season. That's got to be the next step.
Now here's Morant. Just 4 to shoot. And it's in there. Morant's got his second basket.
And no problem for Morant that close to the hoop. Once he gets inside, he makes it look easy.
Conley, the pass to Gobert. Back to Conley. Fires from deep. Hits the three-point bomb.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And Morant's got the ball here for Memphis. Outside Jackson. Back to Morant. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
Now here's Edwards. Gobert with a screen on Morant. Got a piece of it. Gobert the pass to Conley. Can't hit that one. Grizzlies have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for them to start off this game. Down low. On the wing, Bane. And the 3 ball is good.
The backcourt today as good as it gets. And they've earned the green light every time they touch the ball.
Alexander Walker, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. The Grizzlies also changing it up. Clark comes in for Jaren Jackson. And Santi Aldama is subbed in for Wells. Greg, this is some kind of note. Last year, Minnesota, for just the second time, had ever won a series in the postseason.
Yeah, they've been bounced in the first round, 10 of 12 appearances. But last year's team was different. Their elite defense fueled the conference finals run.
Well, it's a 3-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
And it's Morant missing.
Oh, this is exactly the kind of opportunity you don't want to waste.
Randall. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Randall's got 5 points so far.
And we've seen Randall add a 3-point shot. However, this is the area of the court he's most comfortable, that mid-range.
Now, here's Bane. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Some changes for Minnesota. Naz Reid, he's checked in for Gobert. Clark comes in for McDaniels, and it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Mike Conley. Then for the Grizzlies, Jaren Jackson comes in for Edey, and Pippen subbed in for Morant. Now here's DiVincenzo. Here's Randall. Can't hit the turnaround jumper.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
And the flush from Jackson Jr. Great wingspan, and at 6'11", he's got a little nasty in it.
Randall with the ball. He's got 5. Over Jackson. Randall no good. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. It's the Grizzlies up by 1. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. What stands out to you from the Grizzlies in this one?
Way to set the table. Offensively, they dominated on the interior.
Well, if they're going to be that ferocious inside, this defense is in for a long night.
So on the floor to begin things for Memphis here in the second quarter. Jackson is out there with Clark. Then it's Luke Kennard. Then it's Santi Aldama. And it's Pippen in at the point. Knocked loose. Stolen by Reid. Here's Alexander Walker. Fades away and sinks the tough shot. Alexander Walker's got the lead up to 3 now for the Timberwolves. Hey, Coach, what about Naz Reid after going undrafted back in 2019? He is really showing him, isn't he?
Well, Kevin, what a story. Uncommon skill level for a player of his size. He can shoot the ball. He can handle the ball. He's got a lot in his arsenal. Terrific ball movement leading to the basket. You love to see it.
Outside Edwards. Reid against Clark. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It goes on Brandon Clark.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
He misses the free throw. Well, Stan, as a former coach, I imagine it has to be hard for you to watch basketball as a fan.
Well, it is. It's very hard, almost impossible. I'm almost always watching from a coach's standpoint, an X and O standpoint. But I will say, even when I was standing on the sidelines, NBA players are so good that you have fan moments even while you're coaching.
It seems like every game we see something we've never seen before, right?
I can remember turning around to my assistants and saying, "Can you believe that?" Effective use of the mid-range there by Edwards. He's a true 3-level scorer.
And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Julius Randle comes in for Reed. And it's McDaniels in for Dante DiVincenzo. And Memphis also making a switch. Morant's checked in. Wells kicks to Jackson. Connects from 3-point range. Jackson's got 5 points in the quarter.
Oh, quick thinking from Jackson. When he's rising and firing fast, you know he's in the zone.
Conley sets a screen for McDaniel. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. McDaniel's got the lead back up to 4 now for the Timberwolves. So Stan, the Grizzlies trio of Ja Morant, Desmond Bane, and Jaren Jackson Jr. From the outside looking in, what a great base going forward.
I agree with that, Kevin. Look, not only are those 3 outstanding individual players, but they complement each other so well. There's such a great fit with those 3 guys. That's a great base for the future.
We've got 1:13 left in the first half. Here's Morant. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake. Minnesota leading by 5. Randle down low. Guarded by Jackson. And the rejection by Jackson. Pass to Morant. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already.
And defensively, that's just not going to cut it.
They time it right. They can end this quarter with a 2-for-1.
And that's how you want to end the quarters.
Edwards passes to Gobert. Draws contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Right through the contact. Gobert's added so much strength since being drafted back in 2013. It's helped all facets of his game.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. DiVincenzo's checked in, and Memphis also making a switch. Edey's checked in for Clark. It's stolen by Gobert. Over in the corner, McDaniels. Back to Conley. DiVincenzo passes to Randle. Over Jackson. Off target from the baseline. And so that's the end of the first half. Timberwolves lead by 6. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Nice game. Great performance by Julius Randle.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
Conley and Edwards are the guards. Julius Randle is out there with Gobert, and it's McDaniels in at the 3 slot. That's Chris Finch's 5 as we get into the second half. Here's Edwards. Trains the 19-footer. Edwards got 6 points.
Man, Edwards gets great lift off the floor when shooting that jumper.
And Greg, it didn't take long for Anthony Edwards to prove himself in the NBA.
There's so much to like about his game. As outstanding as his offense is, his defense cannot be overlooked. He is a lockdown presence when he needs to be.
Yeah, not sure why he faded away there. Sure looked like he had plenty of space.
Conley, the pass to Gobert. Back to Conley. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. To the paint. Wells with it. Working on McDaniels. Wells kicks to Jackson. Pass to Bain. Good. And the nice assist from Morant. 8 points for him.
As a passer, Morant has developed great instincts, and he's going to exploit those gaps in the deep.
Timberwolves leading by 3. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Grizzlies retired Marc Gasol's number 33 last season. You may recall he moved to Memphis in his teens, watching his older brother Powell play for the Grizz. Marc said, I had a very unique perspective, that of a fan. When I came back as a Grizzlies player, I carried that with me. Kevin, that pride certainly showed.
Pride's a great word to use. No question, D.A. Thank you. That one drops for him. Bain's got 5 points in the quarter. Minnesota's gotten off 4 shots from three-point range tonight and buried every one of them. After back-to-back 50-win seasons, Dan, last season was frustrating for the Memphis Grizzlies in almost every way.
Yeah, that's an understatement, Kevin. They went 27-55. Due to suspension and injuries, they only got 9 games from their star, Ja Morant. But they still have a lot of young talent and still a team that can be very competitive in the future.
Shot clock at 5. Pass to Morant. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
And when the 3 ball is falling for Morant, the defense is in trouble.
Now here's Conley. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for McDaniels. The Grizzlies also making a change. Aldama's checked in. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Here's Edwards. Edwards loves it in there.
Well, I love when guys like Edwards work inside. Don't settle for jumpers. Get a solid look close to the rim.
Floats it up there for Morant. And Morant throws it down.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
Yeah, what a huge dunk. Making a statement right there.
And just no excuse, guys, for leaving a shooter like him open beyond the arc.
Pass to Edey. Out to Morant. Here's Edey. Outside, Bain. Over Edwards. Bain, no good.
Well, I'm surprised that didn't fall for him. We know that's a shot he can hit, and there wasn't much resistance either.
Here's Alexander Walker from outside off the mark. The Grizzlies trail by 3. Aldama finds Morant. Outside, Bain. Pass to Jackson. Down low. Powered down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
The shot will not fall. Anthony Edwards has been leading the charge for the Timberwolves. And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. And so it's Pippen with it. He brings it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. They trail by 1. Taking a look at the Grizzlies. They've got Clark. Santi Aldama is out there with Wells. Then it's Pippen. And it's Bain in at the 2 spot. Game winding down, and they just keep changing leads.
And guys, no separation yet, and I really don't think we're going to see any all the way down.
And despite his young age, Coach Van Gundy, Anthony Edwards' leadership qualities growing day by day.
Yeah, Kevin, and a lot of it's because he is great at both ends of the court. Confident, charismatic, upbeat. He's learning that delicate balance between taking over a game and bringing his teammates along for the ride.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. Garza's checked in. And that one's good by Clark. Clark's got his first points of the game.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
Pass to Reed. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. And here's Edwards from the arc. It's Clark with the rebound.
Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
Here's Bain. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
Well, when he's got space to operate inside like that, he is not going to hesitate.
DiVincenzo passes to Edwards. Oh, what a physical score from Edwards.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth.
Timeout, timeout.
Well, this is why the fans are here. Each team trading blows, increasing the entertainment value.
And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Edie's checked in for Brandon Clark. Jaren Jackson comes in for Santi Aldama. And it's John Morant in for Pippen. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hi, guys. Well, during the break, I was able to catch what the Grizzlies coach was talking about with his team. He said to his guys, we need to push the pace more. Come on, guys. We're at our best when we're attacking in transition. Energy up now. Back to you guys.
Thanks, David.
Who's watching here?
Out to Conley. Here's Edwards. Edwards making a statement.
Well, you need a bucket? Give it to Edwards. He's got that clutch gene.
Conley against Morant. And they pick up 2. Morant's got 11 in the second half.
A true leader. You can tell Morant takes pride in stepping up when it matters most.
Shoots from 8. Edwards, no good. Memphis leading. Morant left side. Knocks it loose. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, and how great have these offenses been for these teams tonight? Just fantastic execution.
For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Here's Edwards. It's rebounded by Memphis. Morant outside. Over Conley. And that one's good. Morant. Now it's a 5-point Grizzly lead.
Obviously, Morant has found his flow here, finding plenty of ways to create for himself.
It's good. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Wow, these are the moments that Edwards lives for. He is dynamite in the clutch.
Pass to Jackson. Bain kicks to Morant. That shot misses. Minnesota with the ball. The 17-footer. Got it! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
That is world class.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And he does get the second one, and that will put them up by 2. And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game, and he wants to be prepared. And talking about the approach now, what are they looking at?
And they've got plenty of time to get a basket.
No doubt, but they might have to draw up something that the defense isn't expecting.
The Grizzlies call timeout. Here's Morant.
Yes! He's creating good looks and shooting very efficient.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. Thoughts on what Coach wants to do here?
And with a couple seconds still on the clock, I try to get the ball in as close to the basket as possible. That way, if you miss a quick one, you may have time for a putback to tie it.
All right, David, thanks so much. And that's going to do it tonight, folks.
Teams love to run.
Oh, they love to run. I mean, these teams score a great deal of transition baskets. They want to use their speed, their quickness, and attack the defense before it gets set.
And now Dallas' starting group. They've got Thompson, Davis out there with Daniel Gafford. Then there's P.J. Washington, and it's Irving in at the 1 spot. Gets the 3 ball to go.
You guys know it's pick your poison when you are trying to cover Kyrie out of the pick and roll.
Outside Reeves. It's James on the wing. Hachimura outside. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate, really, to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
Reeves against Thompson. Hachimura outside. And out of bounds. Dallas will have it. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
I did briefly speak with J.J. Redick, and the point of emphasis in the game plan against Anthony Davis was to simply be more physical inside. Coach said we have to force him outside the paint and make him shoot those mid to long range shots. Sounds like they're willing to give up the outside shot to keep Davis from dominating the paint.
Allie, thank you. Irving for 3. Offensive rebound. And that one's good. Davis.
And you really can't sleep on Davis's length, especially on the offensive glass.
Doncic deciding where to go with it. And Davis with the block. Thompson outside. Pass to Irving. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson. Irving's got 5.
Well, solid work from Kyrie right there. This guy never fears going against bigger players. His shot making too good.
Doncic with it. He's guarded by Irving. And it's Doncic missing.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
Knocked away. Oh, it's stolen by Doncic. Now, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first.
Well, you see what the defense wants to give up there. Luka more than comfortable in the mid-range.
Irving, the pass to Davis. Back to Irving. That bucket makes him 3 for 5.
Now you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Some changes for Los Angeles. Finney Smith checked in for Hachimura, and Connect subbed in for Reeves. A big group substitution here for Dallas. Lively, he's checked in for Gafford. Marshall comes in for Washington. Christie's checked in for Klay Thompson, and it's Dinwiddie in for Irving.
Well, LeBron James could be absolutely anywhere on the floor. If you want to concede the mid-range, he's more than happy to take it.
Here's Davis. The shot's good. Davis has gotten his second bucket on the night.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
Back to James. 30 seconds left in the first quarter here. Davis with a rebound. The Mavericks lead by 4. Throws it up high, and a slam dunk by Lively.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass. From deep, here's Doncic. Drills it from deep. Doncic has got 5 now.
Very rarely do you see Doncic out of rhythm with his jump shots, even off the dribble. His accuracy is too good.
Here's Davis. Another one falls for Dallas. And so the first quarter is in the books. Dallas on top, leading by 5. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for Dallas.
Ever since this game started, they've been attacking on the inside, looking for ways to bust up the defense and get high percentage looks.
Yeah, and what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
On the court right now for the Mavericks. They've got Kyrie Irving. Derek Lively is out there with Najee Marshall. Then there's Spencer Dinwiddie. And it's Christie in at the 3. Now here's Irving. He's got 7. 3-pointer off the mark. Outside Reeves. To the left wing. Now here's Vincent. He's covered closely. Oh, a beautiful reverse layup. Vincent's gotten his first basket of the night.
Well, the defense wants to keep the ball out of that area. Why? Because if it gets in there, most players are going to finish.
Here's Dinwiddie. Good D by Finney Smith. The Lakers trail. They are looking really strong offensively.
Yeah, just terrific momentum. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Reeves, the pass to Vanderbilt. Now here's Reeves. Clock at 6. Yep, count it. Reeves has gotten his second bucket. And Doris, some use the term stocks to add up steals and blocks. Chet Holmgren and Victor Wembanyama's stocks are through the roof.
Well, in fact, since the turn of the century, only 5 rookies ever have averaged over 3, quote, stocks per game. Victor and Chet are both on that list. And listen, if you're a passionate NBA fan, you are so excited about these 2 young men. The size and the skill and the eye-popping things they're doing on a nightly basis. The NBA is in good hands.
So it's Los Angeles now, after the basket by Dallas. The shot by Reeves, no good.
Boy, he'll usually knock it down if he's left that wide open. Just comes up empty.
Marshall passes to Irving. 1:50 left in the half. There's the 3. Connects from downtown. Irving's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Boy, the range of Kyrie and the quickness and efficiency with which he gets it off. Look out.
And we've got a timeout call by J.J. Redick. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. And it's a completely new group here for the Mavericks.
Substitution on the court.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. James deciding where to go with it. 5 to shoot. Over Washington, and James gets it to go. James has got his second basket of the night.
Yeah, nice stroke on that jumper from LeBron James. There's no defense in the world that's going to stop that.
Davis with a screen on James. The 3 from Washington, and Dallas hits again from deep.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
James outside. Doncic on the wing. Williams defending. Puts it up from 12. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Doncic has got 7 points.
That's a high percentage look for Luka Doncic. He is a menace if he gets that deep.
Williams passes to Washington. Now Williams, still without a bucket. Fires the 3. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
When the defense totally lost track of him, he punishes them with a 3-pointer. That's a bad decision.
James outside. James, a freight train coming.
I'll tell you, that's a nice job by LeBron to keep that ball safe and secure on his way to the cup.
Outside, Williams. Thompson, a screen on Doncic. Pass to Davis. Fader on the way, and it's Dallas scoring again.
Willing passes, unselfish play. You have to appreciate this kind of offense.
And so we wrap up the first half. Dallas on top. They're up by 6. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Kyrie Irving really making a difference here.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him, and then of course executing.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end, and boy, this young guy has done just that.
Reeves at the 2 with LeBron at the 3. Rui Hachimura is out there with Hayes. And it's Doncic in at the point. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. And here's Doncic. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. They trail by 9. Mavericks with the rebound. Davis finds Thompson. And he's going for the lob. And stolen by Hayes. Hachimura in the post. Davis on him. Outside Reeves. Pass to James. Double team on James. Hachimura from long range. Nails it from beyond the arc. Hachimura's got 6.
Well, the team has preached to Rui Hachimura to be aggressive on the offensive end. That is the decisive decision-making they're looking for.
Now here's Irving. He's got 12. And the shot goes down. He's got 14.
He's carried this team to this lead on his back, handling almost all the scoring duties.
And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. He wants to review the game plan. Kyrie Irving really making a difference here.
Boy, much needed timeout. This guy's scoring at will, and they've had no answer.
Doncic outside. Reeves against Thompson. And there's Reeves. That one's good on the assist from Doncic. Reeves has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Yeah, Luka, just a preternatural gift for finding the open man. What a pass.
Irving for 3. That one's good. 7 for 10 now.
And since the halftime break, their offense has just been on another level.
I got to believe that's something the coach talked to them about at the halftime. They have valued each possession.
Reeves hits the rim on the way in, and the bucket is good.
It's one of the best things about playing with Luka Doncic. He creates a lot of open looks.
Doris, you talk about a guy who forces you to play at his pace. That's Luka Doncic.
Oh, my goodness, B.A., there's no question. He's got tremendous patience. He's in complete command of the tempo of the game. But maybe my favorite aspect is how he manipulates the game to get defenders off balance.
Misses the three. Dallas leading by 7. Washington outside. Pass to Thompson. Oh, Thompson buries the tray.
Well, this is his prototypical shot. Klay Thompson from 3.
Doncic passes to Hachimura. Here's Reeves from deep. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Now here's Davis. Give him 8 points now. Here's Irving. Up again. Controls the rebound and the putback. And the Mavericks lead by 9.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
Hachimura outside. Doncic outside. Hayes with a screen on Irving. Inside. Hayes, shot's good. Hayes has got his first points of the game.
And Luka Doncic keeping the defense honest by creating for his teammates. Pretty.
Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have passed. Gafford with the bucket. Gafford's got 7 points in the game.
Boy, you have to be cognizant of where people are when the shot goes up. Defenders not blocking out in that instance.
Hachimura outside. Pass to Reeves. Three-pointer. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
Well, Rui Hachimura has a chance to set up a teammate, and look at the delivery. Well done.
Here's Irving. That shot off. With 1 on the clock. The shot, no good. And so it's Dallas leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
3 tense quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the 4th. On the court right now for the Mavericks. Spencer Dinwiddie is out there with Kyrie Irving. Then there's Derek Lively. Then there's Najee Marshall. And it's Christie in at the 3. Here's Goodwin. Pass to Vincent. They set the pick. James inside. That one's good for 2.
There aren't a lot of ways to slow up LeBron James in the pick and roll. Even if you defend it perfectly, he can find a way to score.
Now here's Dinwiddie. Screen by Lively. And he lobs it up to the rim. And it's slammed in by Hachimura.
Well, this is big-time wingspan and solid leaping ability. Hachimura, boy, what an option as an alley-oop target.
And so Jason Kidd calls for the timeout. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout. Clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. Some changes now for the Lakers. Hayes is checked in for Finney-Smith. Reeves comes in for Goodwin. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Vincent. And a new group getting ready for the Mavericks. Gafford, he's checked in for Lively. Davis comes in for Marshall. Washington's checked in for Christie. And it's Thompson in for Dinwiddie. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks, guys. Jason Kidd had some words for his team over the break. They said in the huddle, this is it. No excuses. Let's figure out a way to win. A couple of players spoke as well, firing up their teammates. A great ending could be in store, guys.
Appreciate the report, Allie.
Such a clutch shooter. This guy lives for these kinds of moments and delivers.
And here's Thompson. Thompson, a screen on Doncic. Outside Irving. 8 makes out of 15 shots. He's got it going.
Kyrie Irving is lighting it up right now, just letting everybody see every aspect of skill to his game.
Pass to Hayes. to the middle.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Mavericks?
Well, how about the work they've done from the in-between area? They are making it rain, and the storm ain't over yet.
Second chance points have also been a big part of what's happened in this game. Crashing the boards with authority, turning those opportunities into second chance points. Boy, big time on the offensive glass.
Now, here is James. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Mavericks.
Oh, my. Turning it over at such a critical point in the game. You know he feels awful.
Doncic against Irving. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy. Irving's got 9 points here in the second half. And so it's James with it. He brings it up for Los Angeles. It's a 1-point game. Hachimura with a screen on Washington. And the foul on the shot. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Well, the basketball IQ of LeBron James is off the charts. So adept at finding ways to get to the line.
And he cannot convert on the second. That misses.
He really wanted to capture the lead there, but on the bright side, at least the game is tied.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
I think you have to admire the aggressiveness with which P.J. Washington plays every single night.
And so he drops them both, and it's a 2-point ball game.
Well, this is why you run your offense through him in important situations. You know he's going to deliver.
James inside. He's guarded by Washington.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
There's 57 seconds left in the final quarter.
Mr. Bunny, those are the shots you've got to convert.
Doncic passes to James. Here's Hayes. Out to James from behind the arc. Washington grabs the miss. Thompson against Reeves.
Klay Thompson calm and cool under pressure. How about the big bucket from Klay?
And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. The pressure is on, and he's got a plan to share with his guys. All right, thoughts on what coach is going to do here?
And it would be smart to go for a 2-for-1 right now. Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
That's his first.
He drops the first one, and that narrows the gap to 1. Both free throws good from James.
Oh, tremendous composure at the line to tie things up and give them a shot at overtime.
And we've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Doncic against Irving. 15 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Driving inside. Oh, it falls!
Now, when the game is on the line, Kyrie is the guy you want taking the shot. He is a stone-cold finisher.
Washington against James. It's good! And he's tied it up. What a shot!
That lack of defensive intensity is not going to stop a player of his caliber from scoring.
Regulation is ended, and we are headed to overtime. And we've got more action coming your way after this break. And now we get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest. Here we go. At the forward slots, it's LeBron and Hachimura. Luka Doncic is out there with Austin Reeves. And it's Hayes in at the center position, locking down the middle. Dallas has gone 6 for 12 from deep so far in this game. Here's Irving. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with with a chance at a three-point play.
And guys, Kyrie Irving, stronger than he looks, absorbs the contact and still converts.
Those and-one plays can be real backbreakers in a close game.
James inside. Washington's there. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Oh, he loves this. Just blows past defenders, takes it strong to the rack.
Irving against Doncic. And that one's good. Irving's got 28.
Well, this is one of the best in the league at converting off contact. What body control by Kyrie Irving.
Here's James. James with the focus.
And you can feel the temperature rising in this arena. Both teams pouring it on offensively.
There's been a bit of a flurry here late, and this game may come down to which side gets a stop or two.
Lakers trail by 3. James outside. And James throws it down.
We all know LeBron wants to take these shots. When the pressure is at its highest, he does not shy away from making the play his team needs.
Irving against Doncic.
Guys, it doesn't get much bigger than that. Irving coming up huge right there with the bucket.
And we've got a timeout call by J.J. Redick. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. So it's the Lakers now. They trail by 3. Cash! Oh, what a sensational bucket! That brings them within 1.
Well, Luka Doncic loves the big moment, and he delivers.
Irving against Doncic. Four seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And so they foul intentionally.
Yeah, just a must-foul situation to stop the clock.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And he ends up making the second. And that'll put him up 2. And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. What's the best strategy for him?
More than enough time to get a bucket.
Well, they've got to be aggressive, guys, because the defense doesn't want to foul here.
Fires from the line. And he sinks it. And tie game! Huge basket right there. And so Jason Kidd calls for the timeout. There is a lot on the line. And he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. Outside Irving. And James puts up a deep 3. Oh, and a chance to win the game, but the last-minute shot is offline. Another tie, and we're going to have a second overtime. And with another overtime in front of us, the question is, who will blink first? Nobody wants to give in. A lot of pride on the line now. Here we go. Here's Irving. Thompson outside. Over Reeves. And it's Thompson that time on the assist from Irving.
Well, the ability to rise and fire off the catch has defined Klay Thompson.
And he lobs it up. And finished off by Hayes.
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch. Great flush. Irving against Doncic. They get it again. Washington up top. And it goes out of bounds. That went off Gafford. And so it's James with it. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers to take the lead. And he lays it in. James has got 25 points.
You call this a groove, folks, offensively. When shots are falling, you're getting to your spots. LeBron James right now on his personal playground.
Here's Irving. It's Hayes with the rebound. The Lakers in the lead. Pass to James. Nice move. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. James, no good on the free throw. Dallas has gotten 6 of 13 shots to go from outside the arc. And it's good. And he's brought them within 2 points now. And for the Lakers, they're shooting 69%. I think they're even surprising themselves out there. Outside Reeves. This one for 3. And connects from downtown.
Well, Brown is such a student of the game. This guy knows exactly how to get the defense reacting and hits the open man.
The 3 from Thompson. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. A basket here would give them some breathing room.
Slow down. No need to hurry. Take the best shot available.
Pass to Reeves. And here's Doncic. Shot clock at 6. And James gets it to go.
That's about power, that's about control, and that's about LeBron James and the ability to have touch inside.
And the Mavericks with possession here. They trail by 7. Money from deep.
Where was the perimeter D on that one? You have to guard against all possibilities.
And that's an intentional foul.
That's his first personal foul. Second team.
And no good as the first free throw misses. We'll see if he can hit the second.
Taking 2 shots.
And he's able to hit the second one. And that puts him up 5. There's Davis with the 3. Oh, he drained it from downtown.
Oh, man, he plays with a relentless motor in clutch time, too. Davis always wants the ball in his hands.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Well, what a performer this guy is. Game is on the line. He stands up and delivers.
Oh, he nails it! And that one brings him within 1. And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances. Here's Reeves, and they need to stop the clock, so there's the foul.
Yeah, no choice but to foul in that situation. Although, that's not the guy you want to send to the free throw line.
So he gets them both, and it's a 3-point game.
That last free throw was a huge, huge shot. The difference between a 2 and a 3-point lead at this stage is major.
So it's a narrow victory for Allie. Thank you as always. Thank you for joining us.
Both these teams feature some very athletic players.
Well, if we get out in transition, Kevin, there's definitely some top 10 moments that are going to come up. A bunch of high flyers on both of these rosters, and we expect to see a lot of airtime from these players tonight.
Look at the opening lineup for the Memphis Grizzlies. Morant is the point with Bane out on the wing. Edey out there with Jaren Jackson. And it's Wells in at the 3, the small forward. And so it's the Thunder getting on the board first. Now Morant. 6 to shoot. They get it back. Tries yet again. And the shot goes down.
And no problem for Morant that close to the hoop. Once he gets inside, he makes it look easy.
Greg, with how explosive Ja Morant is, he has certainly taken his fair share of awkward falls.
And that's what worries you with guys like that. He's already had a number of injuries in his young career, but we all just want to see him at full health.
So it's the Grizzlies now, following the score by Oklahoma City. And a wide open look for Payne. Drops in the tray.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
First quarter, about a minute and a half in. Gilgeous-Alexander looking around. Three-pointer. That one's no good. That makes him 1 for 2. For Memphis, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Pass to Jackson. Payne for 3. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
A solid distributor. I think Jackson is gifted at reading defenses and then being able to spot the open teammate.
Here's Hartenstein. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Clearly a foul.
It's his first trip to the line. That free throw, no good. Santi Aldama's checked in for Memphis. Good on the second free throw. And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. David Aldridge had a chance to catch up with head coach Mark Daignault. David, what did he say?
Now, we talked about the big man, Jaren Jackson Jr., and specifically how to defend him. Coach said he's a guy that can score from all 3 levels. Our guys have to be on him and active defensively as soon as he touches the ball. Coach needs his team to bring the energy tonight, and we'll see if they can respond. Guys?
All right, David, thanks. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so 1 free throw coming up. So Morant will go to the free throw line. That one on Gilgeous-Alexander, and he's got his first chance at the line here. That's good from Morant.
And there's no doubt Morant near the top of the list of elite scorers in this league.
And Mark Daignault calls timeout. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy.
And as things present themselves throughout a game, teams have to adapt on the fly.
And timeouts are a wonderful opportunity to just settle in and recollect the thoughts of your entire team. Not just the guys playing, but the entire team.
Cason Wallace, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. The Grizzlies also making a change. Clark's checked in.
He's going to be shaking his head on that one. Knows he missed an easy one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and for sure you'll want him taking that kind of shot.
Now here's Morant. 5 points in the game. Pass to Edey. Just 5 on the clock. Clark with a wide open look. And a miss there on the triple. Under trailing by 6. To the inside. Holmgren lays it in without an inch of room around him.
Oh, good defense. Holmgren just too tall, and boy, is he skilled.
Here's Edey. Bane looking around. Pass to Edey. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Here's Aldama. That 3 off target had some space there after the little pump fake. Outside Williams. Now Holmgren. Knocked away. It's stolen by Aldama. Clark kicks to Morant. And then Morant slams it in.
Yeah, I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take contact and still stay in full control.
Hartenstein finds Williams. Here's Holmgren. And it's, yeah, wow, he nails the buzzer beater.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
And we reached the end of the first quarter. It's the Grizzlies up 4. And for 2K Sports, we'll be back here at Paycom Center right after this. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far, halfway through the first half in this one. And taking a look at the Grizzlies' performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Working the offensive glass that sometimes comes from predictable shots from your offense, and they've been opportunistic here.
So on the floor for Memphis, we've got Luke Kennard. Santi Aldama is out there with Jackson. Then it's Brandon Clark, and it's Pippen in at the guard position.
They've worked hard to get this lead. Can't start giving up easy slams all of a sudden.
Yeah, GA, that's right. And that was easy. Gift wrap for him.
Yeah, we see this all too often. The team gets a huge lead, and then their guard gets let down.
Now, here's Kennard. Going inside, and the layup's good off the glass. Kennard's got his first basket. And Brent, you hear some players now having their shooting motion analyzed with optical recognition. More data for the shot doctors.
Well, Kevin, information is one thing, but disseminating that information and being able to communicate that to a player is really where the rubber meets the road. How are you going to help him grow with that kind of analysis?
Pippen, the pass to Jackson. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Williams with the block. Some nice passing there by Memphis. 6 on the shot clock. Pippen for 3. Sinks the three-pointer. Pippen's got the lead up to 8 now for Memphis.
That's one of the best three-point shooters. You got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot.
Pass to Wiggins. Wallace outside. A 3. And Wiggins with the basket on the assist by Wallace. Wiggins has got 5 points now this quarter.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
And a new group getting ready for Oklahoma City. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Williams. Chad Holmgren comes in for Wiggins. Williams, he's checked in for Alex Caruso. And it's Dort in for Wallace. There he goes!
You don't want to be jumping on a play like that. No. Wow, he was up there, Kevin.
Now, this is how athletic Morant is. A point guard who possesses incredible athleticism.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Morant against Gilgeous-Alexander. Launches it from deep. And Desmond Bane pulls it down. And the Grizzlies leading by 7. Puts it up from 12. And the Grizzlies tack on 2 more.
And you want to prevent Ja from driving to the rim, but you gotta also contest him at the mid-range and just hope it doesn't go in.
Williams inside. That's a no-go, and he's still looking for his first bucket after 2 shots. Memphis has gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. Morant outside. And then Morant slams it in.
Obviously, Morant has found his flow here, finding plenty of ways to create for himself.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Right side, Williams. Now here's Holmgren from the arc. It's rebounded by Memphis. Pass to Bane. Now here's Morant. To the middle. Here's Clark. Good. And the nice assist from Morant. And the Grizzlies lead by 13.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies. 13 points up at the end of the period. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting they've been dialed in so far from the field. And we've got more. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
This is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
The 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Holmgren and Hartenstein. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Williams at the 3 slot. And that's who Mark Daigneault starts the second half. Williams looking around. Drills it from outside.
He's just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Outside Jackson. Wells wide open. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Holmgren finds Dort. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Holmgren. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. And the Thunder, another 3.
And it's SGA showing he can play without the ball.
And Morant's got the ball here for the Grizzlies. Brent, there can't be any question now that Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has arrived as an NBA superstar.
No doubt about it, Kevin. I mean, you finish in the top 3 of MVP voting. That is a stamp of approval. SGA, one of the more feared players in the game, and this guy is on his way.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, Commissioner Silver has been direct. The NBA is hoping for more competitive All-Star games. They've said as much before, but last year's high-scoring All-Star game did precede the league's not-so-subtle move to cut down on foul calls and allow for more defense overall. They are trying to get it right. Kevin?
And it couldn't be a great game without defense, so we like the direction. BA, thank you.
And that's just terrific positioning on his part to get that board. I mean, he might not have the size, but his basketball IQ and feel is off the charts.
And it's Morant missing. Thunder trailing by 9. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. Guarded by Morant. Gilgeous-Alexander against Morant. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. Up top, Bane. Defended by Dort. Bane passes to Wells. Now Morant. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. Thunder have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Outside Williams. Good, nice job down low. Williams has got 5.
Well, they're getting stops, and they're attacking on the offensive end.
Yeah, coaching staff probably loves this, just grinding out defensive possessions, which is helping them get back into their offensive flow.
For the Thunder, Williams is checked in for Hartenstein. Alex Caruso comes in for Holmgren. And Wallace subbed in for Gilgeous-Alexander. And Memphis also making a switch. Santi Aldama's checked in for Wells. Bane with a screen on Caruso. Here's Aldama, defended by Caruso. For the 3, Aldama gets the bucket. Aldama's got himself going there, his first points of the game on the deep ball. Wallace outside. Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Good on the shot. Wallace has got his first bucket of the night.
And he waited for the last possible minute to get that one off. Made a sick adjustment right before he let it go.
Outside, Bain. The three. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Dort passes to Caruso. Lets it go from deep. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
And a big-time three to cut it to single digits. They kept it within reach, but they've got to pick up the intensity in this fight.
And we've reached the end of the third. Grizzlies lead by 8. And for 2K Sports, we'll be back here at Paycom Center right after this. Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks, as always, for joining us. On the court for Memphis to start the fourth, we've got Santi Aldama. Desmond Bain out there with Pippen. Then there's Wells, and it's Clark in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Pippen, the pass to Aldama. The shot's good on the assist by Pippen. Aldama's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for the Grizzlies. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Inside, out to Wallace. The three ball gets the three-pointer to fall.
And that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Pippen, the pass to Bain. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. And the Grizzlies lead by 10. Oklahoma City's gone 6 of 11 when they've taken the three-point shot tonight. Very respectable. And a wide-open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. A three-pointer off the mark. And so here's Memphis. Pass to Pippen. This one for three. Rebound by Williams. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for Oklahoma City. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. Fires it up. Score of the basket is 5th of the game. He's missed 6 shots against those 5 makes.
He's making plays all over the floor. Gilgeous-Alexander will not be stopped.
Timeout. The Grizzlies call timeout.
Started.
And a new group in here for the Thunder. Hartenstein's checked in for Williams. Holmgren comes in for Aaron Wiggins. Jalen Williams is checked in for Alex Caruso. And it's Dort in for Cason Wallace. Memphis also making some changes. Edey's checked in for Brandon Clark. Jaren Jackson comes in for Santi Aldama. And it's John Morant in for Pippen. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hi, guys. Well, during the break, I was able to catch what the Grizzlies coach was talking about with his team. Told them pedal to the metal. Adding, we're ahead out here, but it's not over yet. Don't start celebrating in your head when there's work to be done on the floor. Back to you guys.
Thanks so much, David. Dort with the bounce pass. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander over Morant. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side.
You have a guard like Gilgeous-Alexander that fights inside. It can add some spunk to your team.
Here's Morant. And Morant throws it down.
Oh, dynamic two-hand jam.
And right in the face of the defender. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. Good for basket number 7 tonight on a not-so-unlucky 13 shots.
Gilgeous-Alexander is such a tough cover, especially at his size.
Bain finds Morant. Memphis moving that ball around. Here's Edey. He's defended by Hartenstein. Makes it off the glass. Edey's got his first points of the night.
Works that one inside nicely.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The Grizzlies pull it in.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession. And at this point, just sort of running through the paces as it appears it'll be a nice win here for the Grizzlies.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Ja Morant.
Now, this was a showcase night of his skills offensively.
Back to Morant. Plays it up and banks it in. And the Grizzlies lead by 10.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
Yeah, looks like a veteran team tonight, getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this win.
Here's Bane. Morant outside. And so the Grizzlies take the win. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
Oh, yes, they are, B.A. I love playing in these type of games. I mean, the fans are extra loud. The players are fired up. This will be fun.
A look at the starting group here for Denver. Gordon and Jokic together in the middle. Pairing up in the backcourt, Murray and Brown. And it's Porter in at the small forward position.
A crafty scorer. Conley makes the most of his opportunities down low.
So it's Denver now, following the score by Minnesota. Outside Porter. Launches it. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
And so Conley will bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Outside McDaniels. Randall outside. There's the triple. Drains the triple.
And you got to have some confidence to fire back like that. Randall with no shortage of confidence.
Well, Clark, you look at Denver's lineups. They have a lot of size on this team.
Yeah, I tell you what, it's kind of the polar opposite of small ball, B.A. I mean, with Jokic in the middle and a lot of length on the wings and in the backcourt, too, this is a growing trend in the league as I see it. That jumper is cotton candy sweet. Jokic has terrific form. Gives every shot a good chance of going in.
Now here's Conley. Back to Randall. Takes a three. Brown grabs the board. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Pass to Porter. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Rudy Gobert picks one up.
Really hard not to foul there. Tall with elite skills. Porter Jr. is a handful in the painted area.
And 6'10" with laser accurate quick release. Clark, Michael Porter Jr. can make the game look so easy.
It looks to me like he's really settled into his role, and he's embraced that. And he's worked through his own injury challenges, so there's a level of perseverance and resilience and grit that he's put into his book bag along with that fluid stroke and his athleticism. He's become a better rebounder and a better defender as well. I really like what he's become to this point in his career as a player.
Now here's Edwards. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
Boy, how about the strength of Edwards? Confident in taking on defenders and finishing.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, I had a chance to catch up with head coach Chris Finch. I asked Coach what the plan is for slowing down Jamal Murray. They said, honestly, it comes down to team defense. You need to be aware of where Jamal is at all times. He can light you up, but Murray also can dish it, so we have to be smart guarding him. Always a difficult task defending the talented Canadian Jamal Murray. Guys?
Good job there, Allie. Thanks.
Oh, Randall put some extra on that slam, entertaining the fans and the broadcasters.
And it's Murray with the ball for the Denver Nuggets. Trailing by 2. Now a timeout called by Denver. And Minnesota will go for a different look here. Reed's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Clark comes in for McDaniels. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Edwards. And it's DiVincenzo in for Conley. Watson, he's checked in for Denver. Russell Westbrook comes in for Brown. Now here's Westbrook. Pass to Jokic. Shoots over Reed. And again, Denver no good.
Well, that's a good player missing from point-blank range. That's one you got to convert.
Here's Clark. Blocked! Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. Murray against DiVincenzo. From the baseline. And the basket by Westbrook.
You know, Westbrook always in control. He gets the shot that he wants to. And over time, that can just wear out a defense.
DiVincenzo against Murray. To the left side wing. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. 6 to shoot. Randall inside. An easy 2 on the layup. Randall's got 7 points in the game.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using it. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
And still a close game as the first quarter. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. All right, let's quickly break down the game. What we've seen so far from the Timberwolves, guys.
They're off to a rock-solid start. They brought a well-thought-out plan into this one.
Yeah, you know what? Makes it really easy for the coaching staff in that case. No adjustments needed. Just keep on keeping on.
On the floor for Denver, getting going in the second. They've got Peyton Watson. He's out there with Michael Porter Jr. Russell Westbrook out there with Dario Saric. And it's Strother in at the 2 spot. Here's DiVincenzo. The layup misses.
Well, what appeared to be an easy 2 points just never materialized.
And it's Porter, that time on the assist by Westbrook. Porter's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
Sweet move by Porter Jr. Getting around the contact and finding the hoop.
Here's the floater, and it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot 1 more at the line. Minot's checked in for Minnesota. Brown's checked in for the Nuggets. Minnesota shooting their first free throw tonight. Clark, one topic that gets its share of attention, illegal screens.
And with good reason, because guys are bigger, stronger, a lot of pick and roll action. So you've got to be more diligent in cracking down on those screens that are illegal. The game is extremely fluid. Guys are in constant motion. But I think it's a hard call to make consistently, but the officials have to keep working at it.
Westbrook with the miss. Minnesota in the lead. Pass to DiVincenzo. Now here's Edwards. Elbow shot. Minnesota again missing.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look. But when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Yeah, put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Saric against Reed. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Nuggets.
To me, it's been the ball movement. That's been the key. I mean, going from good to great. Not settling for a good shot, making that extra pass, keeping the defense off balance, and taking great shots.
Man, they're just having their way, bullying the other team in the painted area, imposing their will down there whenever they want.
Jokic is checked in for the Nuggets. Jamal Murray comes in for Watson. Timberwolves trail by 3. 1:46 left to play in the second quarter. Puts it up from 12. Oh, the finish inside by Edwards.
Nice mid-range J from Edwards there. He's obviously not too concerned about what the analytics say about that shot.
And from what we've seen so far in his career, Anthony Edwards wants to be that guy in crunch time, Clark.
Yeah, I love his mentality. Not only in that he wants to be the guy, but he also wants to elevate his teammates. And he plays the game with an exuberance and a joy and a freshness that is, you know, quite good to see. But I like his attack mentality and his willingness to step into leading his team by example at both ends of the floor.
And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for 1 more. And that sends Nikola Jokic to the free throw line. Rudy Gobert picks one up. With lots of prime seasons ahead of him, Clark, Nikola Jokic already has multiple MVPs and a championship.
It is an incredible resume already, that's for sure, B.A. I think he's got a chance to get into that top 10, maybe top 5 all-time conversation. But he's special, and what a joy to watch. Never seems to be overexerting himself, but he's making impact at both ends of the floor. He's extremely special as a basketball.
DiVincenzo against Westbrook. Pulls it. The kick out to Conley. Randall outside. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
For Randall, another bucket. He continues to expand his offensive game.
Murray passes to Watson. Jokic with a screen on Randall. Watson counted from distance. Watson's got 5 points now in the quarter. One team gains momentum, then the other storms back.
Hey, if this is any indication of how the game is going to go, we're in for a treat.
Outside Conley. Down low. Here's Randall. Excellent defense there from Watson.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. It's Denver leading by just 2. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Julius Randle has been sensational.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
Ant is at the 2 with McDaniels playing the 3. Rudy Gobert is out there with Julius Randle. And it's Conley in at the point. And that's the group for Chris Finch as we begin the second half. Gordon outside. Brown passes to Gordon. 6 on the shot clock. There's a screen. Let's go with a 3. Rebound Minnesota. Up top Randall. He's guarded by Porter. Outside Edwards. Oh, Edwards! Money on the triple.
Edwards loves those long-range bombs. He's a confident shooter.
Pass to Gordon. Here's Brown. Outside Murray. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back. And the Nuggets lead by 2.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Good on the bucket.
Edwards is rolling right now. If I'm his teammates, he's getting a rock every time.
Pass to Brown. From deep, Jokic. And again, Denver with a 3.
Impressive offensive versatility for big. He can show you a variety of looks.
And Chris Finch has called timeout. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over.
Adjustments are a part of every game and every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
Third quarter of play with just over 1.5 minutes gone by. Outside Edwards. Clock at 6. Get up, Anthony Edwards.
Watch out now. Look out below. Edwards rising to the raft.
Denver's gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. Murray passes to Jokic. And here's Porter outside. That falls. Nice feed from Jokic. Porter's got 12 points in the game.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
Here's Randall. Won't go. And that makes him 5 for 8.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
And Gordon with the big finish.
And when Gordon is launched and in the air like that, he's a mesmerizing guy to keep an eye on and just get out of the way.
Man, was there a guy more fit to run that 2023 team than Murray?
I don't think so, Brian. I mean, think about what Murray did. After coming off an ACL injury, he leads them to the finals along with Jokic and the rest of his teammates, and he went off in every playoff series. Tough shots, clutch shots, timely shots. Incredible stuff by Jamal Murray.
Gordon can't hit.
Given his range, you'd expect expect him to capitalize on that opening.
McDaniels finds Conley. Outside Edwards. Picked by Gobert. From downtown. And again, it's Minnesota with a three.
Boy, great take by Edwards, making the correct decision in the pick and roll there.
Murray passes to Gordon. Back to Murray. Now Jokic. Over Gobert. And he can't bank that one in.
Great defensive effort to lock down the paint.
Impressive work protecting the basket. He held his ground nicely on that one.
Randall can't hit.
Aggressive mindset, but the defender just as determined to send him away empty-handed.
Gordon outside. Outside Murray. Jokic in the post. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that, Don. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession in this way. True team basketball.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And Denver, looking at who they've got to start the fourth. Russell Westbrook out there with Jamal Murray. Then there's Dario Saric. Then there's Christian Brown. And it's Watson in at the 4. Murray against DiVincenzo. Now Edwards. Pass to Garza to take the lead. Nails it from 3. Garza's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Edwards has such good feel, knows when to get his own or move the ball.
Westbrook, the pass to Brown. And here's Murray. Minnesota with a rebound. Outside, Alexander Walker. Pass to Edwards. Yes! And the foul! It goes on Peyton Watson.
That's all weight room right there. Edwards powers through the contact for the hoop and the harm.
And Minnesota will go for a different look here. Gobert's checked in for Garza. Julius Randle comes in for Reed. McDaniels is checked in for Alexander Walker. And Conley subbed in for DiVincenzo. Pass to Jokic. And here's Porter outside. The shot is good on the assist by Jokic. Jokic has got 3 assists in the game.
You expect he's going to find a way to pull through in the clutch.
And Chris Finch has called timeout. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
I was able to listen in on what Chris Finch was going over with his team. With the game so close, he wanted his team to stay aggressive, saying, don't be a watcher, be an actor. Go out and make something happen on the court. Don't let it come to you.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Randall deciding where to go with it. Ooh, he's now 7 for 12.
The relentlessness of Randall, R squared, taking on all comers.
Gordon outside. Outside Porter. And again, Denver with a 3.
Major poise for Porter Jr. Big time at coming through when his teammates need him to.
Randall, a screen on Murray. Pass to McDaniels. Back to Conley. Gobert with a screen on Murray. For 3, Conley. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
And Gordon with the big finish.
Fantastic execution in a tight spot. Gordon capitalizing in the big moment for his team.
no good.
Ooh, he really came close to leveling the score there.
Yeah, you know, and after the way they fought back into it here in the fourth, that would have been a big bucket for him. Easy to understand why they turn to Jokic in these situations. He has a knack for cashing in on big possessions.
Pick by Gobert. McDaniels from long range. Minnesota again missing. And here's Denver. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. Pass to Jokic. And now they decide to foul intentionally. Here's Brown. Conley comes with a double team. Here's Jokic. Oh, he's a monster. Jokic just flexing out here.
How about the big-time clutch basket from Jokic? No backup in him, despite the major pressure. Gobert calling for the ball in moments like these. Big-time games under his belt.
And they go to the intentional foul. And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now for the second. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line. And that puts him up 5. Here's Edwards.
And not a moment to lose on this possession.
Got to go right up with it and then foul immediately.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. "27 seconds left to play in the fourth. Count it! What a beautiful shot! Brings him within 3.
Seems like Edwards never stops competing and believing right until the final buzzer.
So the first one drops, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. And so both free throws good, and it's a 5-point game.
Showing great confidence from the line. That makes this a 2-possession game.
There's the drive, and it's in. What a beautiful shot. Brings him within 3.
At every level, Edwards has been the go-to guy for his team. It's in his DNA.
Yeah, just a must-foul situation to stop the clock.
And you know what? Who knows? A few misses at the stripe, and they're right there within range. You know, late-game free throws are a lot different than early-game free throws in terms of making them.
Edwards rises up and powers it down.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game.
Yes.
And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
Yeah, no choice but to foul in that situation. Although, that's not the guy you want to send to the free throw line.
But there was no time really to be selective. Stopping the clock was the priority.
McDaniels from long range. And buries it from deep. Oh, a tremendous 3. We're tied. The Nuggets want a timeout. Here's Murray. Oh, he got it. He got it.
Well, he could have earned some style points there, but he really doesn't need to use the fadeaway when he's that wide open.
So a close game. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that'll wrap it up, folks.